Nehemiah 2 1 through 3. In the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of Artaxerxes the king, when wine was before him, I took up the wine and gave it to the king. Now I had not been sad before in his presence. So he has this opportunity where he's the cupbearer for the king. This is the opportunity. He goes before the king multiple times a day. He's been sad this whole time. He's just choosing not to let the king see it and it affect his service. You know, it's a good idea to serve in this manner, but eventually people are going to. It's bad to hide our emotions. It's not bad to keep serving in spite of what we're doing, because we got to do that. But oftentimes, as people, that the Lord's going to use us, use for us to feel better about things. So he's been sad, and we can see because he hasn't been sad in the presence of the king before. Which meant he's been sad before. He's still sad, and he just hides it when he's serving the king, doing his work. You know, we shouldn't let our distress, our grief, our problems get in the way of us doing our work. Oftentimes, the Lord can use them experiences later to make our work more effective and beneficial, where we reach others, at least to work for Him. The king said to me, "Why is your face sad, since you are not sick? This is nothing else but sorrows of heart." Then I was very afraid. Okay, so the king is realizing he's sad, and he's noticing he's not sick, so he's dealing with sorrow. And the king's seeing this. Okay, he feels well. Seems like he's feeling well, moving about normal. Okay, he's dealing with sorrow. Because sometimes dragging along and all, the signs of depression and sadness can be seen. There's sickness. Nobody's like jumping up in joy when they're sick. They're moving slow and dragging along. This is also the signs of sadness. But you can tell with sickness. Sometimes there's coughing. You can tell they're sick. With sadness, none of these signs are around. They're just dragging along, moping, downcast. He could tell. They had sorrow. And he was afraid. Because his sadness, his sorrow had got a hold of the attention of the king. Sadness oftentimes can bring down those around us to a saddened state. It can depress them as well. So, he, if he would have said, he was afraid that the king may have been sad for him, and to eliminate the king's sadness, he would have eliminated the one that was causing the sadness, which meant that the king would have had him killed so he wouldn't have got depressed. That sounds ruthless, but that's kind of the way things work. They were ruthless. So he's very afraid because he may be dying because he's sad. Plus, he don't want to address the issue with the king. But he has to. He can't tell him, well, I'm just not doing well today. Things are trouble. No, the king wants details. When the king asks you, you tell him. And that's how things are. Verse 3. I said to the king, let the king live forever. So he's humbling himself for the king. He's praising the king, so what he says isn't. He's cheering up the king, so what he says may not feel bad for him. Why should my face be sad when the city, the place of my father's tombs, lies waste, and its gates have been commanded with fire, consumed with fire? So he tells the king, he's like, I'm sad because my home is destroyed. The temple's gone. It's destroyed. The king was one that the Lord would use to fix this problem. Sometimes we got to be bold. When people ask what's wrong with us, we need to be able to tell them. Sometimes we got to go out and trust them. Because the Lord may use them to help us feel better.